Just as every act of communication brings with it opportunities, each act of communication brings with it challenges. And one set of challenges are posed by the audience because the audience isn't going to be passive in the interpretation of messages. Their interpretation is going to be affected by their points of view. So there's a need for a speaker or a message maker to establish common ground with the audience. And this has become increasingly difficult as our society diversifies, as we're interacting with people from around the world. We've got to account for a lot more different perspectives than people did a few years ago. We're seeing, in some cases, a shifting of values along with the shifting of demographics. So for a speaker to be able to communicate, engage, and respond to an audience is an increasing challenge. Another set of challenges comes from the context or the situation in which a speech is given. There may be a developing situation with new events that influence how the speaker needs to respond to what's going on. There are also always going to be expectations for the speaker. And then, if you put this all together, what you have is the creation of a need for an appropriate and adequate response to the situation. You've got to be able to fit your message with what's going on. If you take this back to the audience's influence, then you've got fitting your communication to the situation and to the audience. So we're not talking about a one-way form of communication by any stretch of the imagination. There's a lot going into this, and to be effective, there are a lot of things that a speaker needs to be able to respond to.